Oh wow. What a bend. Impressive. Tiene usted €1. Si usted entiende un poco, no es mucho, no mucho, no es mucho, mucho, no mucho, muchos dólares, usted muchos dólares, tiene muchos dólares, tengo muchos euros, ¿cuántos tiene? ¿Cuántos? Tengo $2. Press and hold the top one. Top. It was the top one, wasn't it? Does that say, can you read it? Does that say Bluetooth or telephone? So it's the top one, is it? Start grouping. Grouping success. Are you there? You there? Yeah, you have to press it again once. Yeah, you were panicking about the pink vest, weren't you? This road should be fantastic, shouldn't it? But every time you come up it, there's just all roadworks and you always get stuck behind someone who's really slow. It's such a shame because it's just such an awesome road. I was tired last night, I was ready for my bed. I'm glad we left when we did. I was quite happy just having a few glasses of wine last night as well, rather than that gassy piss that they sell over here. I'm going to do that again tonight as well, just have some wine. Un vino tinto. I'm really ruining the fact that I didn't bring any summer clothes. I wasn't expecting it to be quite this hot, to be honest. Because last year, if you remember, the first day was hot, but then through the week the temperatures just kept coming down, and on the last day it just pissed down, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah. But today, tomorrow and Monday they're just going to be scorching hot. But then again, I would have brought my leather because I don't really like wearing my mesh jacket. No, I don't really like it because the material that it's made of, it's hot and sticky anyway. Do you know what I mean? When you stop, it's just uncomfortable. So I just prefer wearing my leather. So top half, I wouldn't have been any different, but I wish I'd bought my jeans and my short boots to wear. That's what I'm really annoyed with myself for, really. It's nice to be having a chat with someone again. I've been riding with just music just last couple of days. I've enjoyed the peace and quiet, but it's nice to have a natter in it. Here we go. Oh Jesus, that sun! Ah! I cannot see, man. I cannot see. No, no, no. Look at him, fit as a butcher's dog. Movie star outfit on. through? Yeah, sorry. I should have. I'm not used to being on comms, so I forgot to tell you that the road was clear. I'm glad you made it through safely, baby. I'll worry about you. That man there, whittling away on his bit of wood. Got a massive pile of sticks next to him. Loving that GS, Jay? They're an unbelievable machine, aren't they? Going down this one apparently. I think we're going down this one. You're just waiting for everybody else to catch up. Yeah. Mirados, Santa Catalina. Santa Catalina. European oak trees. That's what they would have built their armada out of. These on the right, I think a lot of them are walnut trees. What's here? Ah, right, okay. We gotta go up. Wow, Jesus, that's a long way down. I'm glad we're doing this now and not in the heat this afternoon. I know. Panting like a paedophile.
Where's Kev? Let's get Kev out on this.
I just realised what I'm standing on.
Can we take a photo for me?
No.
Look at the road down there. Look.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, I would climb now, can't you? Yes, that's the traffic. There's a roadworks lot.
That is where we sat, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
No way.
That's well, it's worth the effort, isn't it, getting up there?
Yes, it certainly is.
You're just taking your helmet off now.
Try and get down here without breaking my neck now. We're keeping you up, John. We're keeping you up. You can't even blame it on a late night, can you? Well, Roxy looks like she's been on a bit of an adventure. This little town. What a beautiful place. Just had coffee. We're heading out to Cane today. Look at that place. It's fabulous. I love these little towns in Spain. They're just beautiful places. I thought that said go-go bar for a minute. Bar go-go. I'll have to love you from a distance. I just like following Martin's body. It's a lovely run up here, isn't it, under the trees? that where the road goes up? Oh yeah, that's the road up there, look. Oh wow. It is, ah. Yeah, I think we did actually. Yeah, going back down that way. I don't remember the trees down there though. Yes, yeah, going down, yeah, close to that wooden rail and thinking there's not a lot stopping us. They bird spotters there. Oh, there's another stag there, look. Go and shatter their peace for them.
As biking days goes, this was quite a long one by any stretch of the imagination. If you were to ask me where we were now, I really wouldn't be able to tell you. We were just on another road in another part of Spain, just having the time of our lives.
What a bend. Fucking unbelievable, isn't it? Oh, I know. Scream if you want to go faster. Oh wow. That's the CA183. That's got to be on the itinerary for next year. Wow, look at the way those rocks are up there, look. Right ahead, look, dead ahead. Over that hill. That's incredible. That's sedimentary rock that's tilted on its side, isn't it? You know, that bend caught me out. Yeah, that was a difficult bend, wasn't it? What was going on there then? This one's just as difficult actually. What's going on there?
Mirador del Chivo is located near the ski resort of Alto Campo. It's one of the highest points in the area, reaching almost 2,000 metres above sea level. From this vantage point you can enjoy panoramic views of the valleys of Campo and Palaciones, as well as the peaks of the Picos de Europa and Peña Sacra. There's also a spring of natural clear water that gives the place its name, which means Goat's Fountain.
Oh yeah, I remember that bit. That's where Rich and Pete went up, wasn't it? Are you on, Jay? Hello, mate. That was a good bit of scran, wasn't it? So that was a lovely bit of lunch, croquettes with calamari. Oh, wow. Hey, it's not always as good as that, mate. That's the best calamari I've ever eaten. Especially for, I think it was that €9? Which is just absolutely ridiculous price for a plateful like that.
So after lunch, happy and full of food, we hopped back on the bikes and banged out some big miles to head back over towards Velilla del Rio Carrion, where we stopped for coffee and then filled up and got back on the road again and headed over towards Caen. To be honest, nobody minded these big days in the saddle. The weather was perfect, the bikes were perfect, and the roads were perfect. What more could you ask for? The N621's a great road, starting off on these long flat sections with some great curves, and then it builds up into the mountains where it just gets tighter and tighter and tighter. It's very similar to the A roads you'd find in the UK, only the road surface is so much better, the bends are so much tighter, and it's so quiet. There's hardly anybody around. This was middle of the afternoon and there was literally no one. Leaving the N621, we entered the small village of Portilla, which is a small village in the province of Leon. It's situated at an altitude of 11,000 metres above sea level and is surrounded by mountains and forests. It's crossed by the Arroyo de Naranco River, which flows into the Esla River. Located in the southeastern corner of the Picos de Europa National Park, it has a population of around 100 inhabitants. Portilla is one of the oldest villages in the area, and its name comes from the Latin word portula, meaning small gate. It was a strategic point for the communication and defence of the valley, and it still preserves some remains of its medieval walls and towers. The village is known for its traditional architecture, which consists of stone houses with slate roofs and wooden balconies. Some of the houses have coats of arms and inscriptions dating back to the 16th and 17th centuries. The village also has a Romanesque church dedicated to St. John the Baptist, which was built in the 12th century and renovated in the 18th century. Portilla is also a place of cultural and gastronomic interest, as it hosts several festivals and events throughout the year. Some of the most notable ones are the Fiesta de San Juan, which celebrates the patron saint of the village on June the 24th, and the Fiesta de la Transhumancia, which commemorates the ancient practice of moving livestock from the mountains to the lowlands in autumn. Portilla is also famous for its cheese, honey and cured meats. Farming and tourism are two of the main industries in northern Spain, so being respectful to the Spanish while they're going about their daily jobs is imperative. We didn't have anywhere that we particularly needed to be in a hurry, so just sitting back, chilling out and going with the flow was the way to go.
Vespa with a sidecar. Well, there had to be one somewhere in the world. Look at those peaks. Unbelievable. What a beautiful, beautiful sight that is. Look at that. Incredible. Doesn't get any more dramatic than that. Probably not picking it up very well on the GoPro, believe me. That is worth coming here for.
As you start to descend into the valley prior to entering the Keres Gorge, sight of the mountains is sketchy. At times the mountains can seem a little bit distant and far away. But then nothing prepares you for the sheer scale of the limestone crags at the very neck of the gorge, which is all that sits between here and Caen at the end of the road. Picos de Europa mountain range is a stunning natural wonder in northern Spain. The geological age of the range, which is part of the Cantabrian mountain ranges, is thought to have formed in the Paleozoic period around 300 to 400 million years ago. The name of the range means Peaks of Europe, and it was given by sailors who saw them from the sea as the first sign of the continent.
Oh, there are no words. Just blessed to be here.
The range is composed of three major massifs, central, eastern and western, which are separated by deep gorges. The range is mostly made of limestone, which has been eroded by glaciers and waters to create impressive karst formations. The highest peak in the range is Torre de Cerrido, which has an altitude of 2,650 metres. Riding through the gorge itself is a spectacular experience. This is my second time and I thoroughly enjoy this trip. This is a must-do activity when you come to the Picos. If feel absolutely dwarfed as you ride through these cliffs. The village of Caen is located in the Val d'On Valley, surrounded by high limestone summits. Its name means, depending on its origin, sprout, emerge, goat pasture, fog or fountain. The Spanish seem to have a thing about having goats in the names of places. The village has a history of being home to great shepherds and climbers. One of its most famous natives was Gregorio Perez de Maria, also known as El Cainero, who was the first to conquer the Naranjo de Bulnes, the most iconic peak of the Picos de Europa, in 1904. The village is separated from the central massif of the Picos range by the Kerez Gorge, a 1.5 kilometre deep canyon and one of the most spectacular natural features of the region. To give you some perspective of how much you descend, Caen is only 450 metres above sea level. We started to head home, back to the hotel, and being the consummate professional I am, I forgot to turn my helmet cam on. So all of the mountain road heading back at sunset was missed. Sadly, that's motovlogging for you. But there was still some great footage from the bar camp, so sit back and enjoy that as we ride back to the hotel. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.
Sorry for buzzing past you. No, it's fine. It's like, I'm not letting him away with myself. I'm the same. That was brilliant. That was
That's so good.
Brilliant riding today.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Anybody get rescued on the board?